I've come down to this area which it's got some clumping bamboo, as you can see, which has been growing here for many years. Okay, I may be able to get away with this if I trim the outside of that knuckle, because as you can see, it almost fits. That was a good penetration, was about halfway along, and it's loosened the glue, so that'll be the final shot for that one. Because if I use this again, it'll go into the bag of rags and I won't be able to get it back out. So well, I'll paste this out and I'll annotate it, the distance from there to the car. But that penetrated in about half an inch into the wood. So half an inch it went into that wood there. One, two, three, four, five. That's about 19.5 meters. Okay, as I thought, the weak spot. See how it's splitting? At that shorter distance, it works. But obviously, this piece of bamboo, it's a lot better than this one. So if I can find another one like that top one there, it'll be good to go. Okay, hi everyone. It's challenge time. The first challenge could be quite difficult for some people, so I've got a secondary, smaller challenge for those who may not be too good at doing the first one. The first challenge, whoever wins that will get the first prize of some PDF books on survival. Okay guys, the CD that I ordered online has finally arrived, and these are the 5 books or PDF files that are on it. That will be the one of the prizes for the challenge. And one of the books is Sharpening a Knife, Information and Tips from a Veterinarian Whose Wife and Meat Cutting Put Him Through College. I wonder if the wife and meat cutting are the same thing. Oh well. And this is all about sharpening knives, obviously, and there's 10 pages of information there. Okay, the other one is Wilderness Survival. Yeah, Wilderness Survival Types of Shelters. And there's 9 pages to this book. This is text information. Okay, another one is the Complete Outdoorsman's Handbook, a guide to outdoor living and wilderness survival by Jerome J. Knapp. Now this is a scanned copy of the book by the looks of it, and it's got 108 pages. Originally printed in 1976. And it covers subjects like optics for the outdoorsman, the outdoorsman's knife, the art of axemanship, chainsaw tactics, campfire mystique, the ABCs of canoeing, archery for the outdoorsman, which is appropriate for this challenge, snowshoes and snowshoeing, the ABC of ski touring, the basics of snowmobiling, and Give the Cook a Chance, and chapter 18, the ABCs of Wilderness Survival. Chapter 19, the Outdoorsman's First Aid Kit. First aid in the outdoors is the final chapter. Now, the next thing, which I guarantee you will all like, is the U.S.Army Survival Manual. Expedient weapons, tools and equipment, desert survival, tropical survival, cold weather, sea survival, water crossings, direction finder, signaling techniques, survival movement, hostile areas, camouflage, contact with people, survival and man-made hazards. But as you see, there is a ton of material here. And this one's got pictures. And the final book, Winter Soldier. I think that's the correct translation. This is actually the Swedish Army Survival Manual. Now, this has got 143 pages. Got some brilliant pictures and diagrams in it, like severe frostbite. Now you're probably wondering, how the hell are you going to read this? Well, this PDF file, watch this, you can just highlight and copy and then go onto Google Translate and then just paste that in to Swedish, translate to English, and you've got the translation. It may take a while, but if you can go through page by page and find the things that you're interested in, like water survival, layering of clothing. There's some really good reading in this. Okay, it's a video response challenge, so you complete the challenges, you film them, complete them, edit it any way you want, but the one thing you must do is, one of the shots that you must show us with the primary challenge, with the making the bow, when you finish making the bow and it's strung and you're actually using it, we want a shot, one take, just like this. We want to see you basically shooting the bow and it hits the target. You don't have to be deadly accurate with it. This challenge is more to get you to make a bow and know how to use it. Now it doesn't matter if you make a bow and it snaps on your first attempt. By all means you have to film your first attempt at shooting it, because if it breaks it'll all be for nothing. So film it, and if it snaps we may get a laugh out of it and maybe a bit of fun to watch, but at least you've had a go. So it doesn't matter if you completely fail, you know, it is still classified as an entry. You know, it's all about making the bow and learning how to make the bow and using it. Now the second challenge, which will be the runner-up prize, is to make this. Now this second challenge is to make an emergency rescue whistle. It's actually a lot easier than you guys realise. You can use a piece of bamboo like I have here, or you can use a piece of wood. It doesn't matter, it only needs to be about this big. Now, this is not a whistle, it's actually a block, an end block. But if you need to drill a hole out, just get a drill bit, a piece of wood like this, get a drill bit, drill right through, pull it out, make sure it's clean. Then what you do is you carve out a groove like this, so you're cutting down into the wood, and it's got to be angled like that, down and up. Now to make the whistle work, you need to have a piece of wood that basically goes from here to there. So from this point to that point. So what you do is you get a long piece of wood, round piece of dowel, but before you put it in, when it's round, you put it in, it fits. What you do is you shave off the top, you flatten it. And slide this in, just making sure that the hole at the top is aligned with that flat area. That's how it works. Now you can change the pitch according to how long or how short the body of the whistle is. That's where this comes in. You can actually make a wood dowel to fit in, wrong way, at the end to cap it. So because that wood dowel is now in about a centimetre, the pitch is higher. The further in the wood goes, the higher the pitch. Pull it out and just cap the end. So that's the emergency whistle. So the first challenge is the bow. The runner-up or second challenge is the emergency whistle. Okay, the second prize is this little flashlight that I've got attached to my keys. It's a 3-watt LED twist turn, and it takes a single AAA battery. It's also got a clip on it, but I've actually attached it to my keys using a high tensile piece of synthetic string, and that sits next to my keys. So these books will be the first prize, and this little flashlight will be the second prize.